Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy All-Star VG coming at you guys with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be going over the best offensive abilities in Madden 21 Ultimate Team to make sure you can win the most games, man. And yeah, I'm recording this on Saturday night. Went ahead, finished weekend league. As you can see, we'll go over my stats real quick before we jump into the video. I'll show you the abilities that I used to get this record in weekend league. I'll show you it if it loads here. But as you can see, not qualified because I've already finished it. I go over the leaderboard here. You see I won 18 games. I got that legend tier rewards in weekend league, which is the highest you can go. Obviously before the threshold of top 100. But yeah, your boy got 18 wins this week. Once again, I got 18 last week too. It actually came down to the last game. I might post it on YouTube. I don't even know, but I just might. But if you want it, make sure to like up the video. But yeah, before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. Subscribe to the channel and make sure to like up the video. And yeah, man, let's go and jump right into it. Now on offense, everything that has to do with abilities is the archetype, right? The archetype basically, like the abilities, like if you obviously you all went to school, so like you know the independent and the dependent variable, right? So the archetype is the independent variable and the abilities are the dependent variable. The abilities depend on what archetype you have, so they all vary. So obviously a strong armor is not going to get escape artist right now, and improviser and scrambler is not going to get gunslinger right now. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Just you need to have certain archetypes. If you're like a beginner, you need to have certain archetypes to be able to unlock certain abilities, because if you don't, then it'll like mess everything up and it'll be way too overpowered. But anyway, jumping into it, the best ability to have on a QB. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and check out some abilities that I have Brett Favre right now, strong arm QB. Dashing Deadeye, as you can see, he doesn't unlock it. No look Deadeye, Conductor, Howard Master, Escape Artist, and Protected. He does not unlock yet, but he gets everything else. Most of them for 1 AP. But let's go over some abilities that you really don't need on your quarterback. Second Wind is useless. Tight Out is useless. Set feet lead on a strong arm QB is very useless. Loft and Deadeye sucks. Long range Deadeye is okay. I used it on Josh Allen and he low-key would underthrow balls with long range Deadeye, and I took it off of him and he threw everything better. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like on and off if it works or not. Pocket Deadeye is alright. Indoor Baller, these are just for the X Factor. It's pretty self-explanatory. Sleight of Hands, really useless. Pass Lead Elite is very useless and it's way too much AP. Identifier is okay. Knowing your opponent's user is key in certain situations, but others it doesn't really help. Quick Draw is some, but there's just a lot of abilities they can get, and some of them are just not worth it, man. But I think the best ability for a quarterback is Gunslinger, man. That is faster throwing animations and velocity on bullet passes. So when you throw a bullet pass, which pretty much if you're a Madden player, you just throw bullet passes like every single time. So it'll be a faster throwing animation, and when the ball's in the air, it has increased velocity, which means that the speed of the ball in a given direction is going to obviously speed up. It's going to get there a lot faster than like if an improviser or scrambler do it, because the thing with scramblers and improvisers is that they like float the ball. They float the ball to the receiver. Even if it's like a bullet pass, they'll float it to the receiver. But with the Gunslinger equipped, they have a faster throwing animation in the first place, and then once the ball is released, it gets to the receiver a lot quicker, which is very key if you want to fit balls in like tight windows. And yeah, man, just overall Gunslinger is just the best ability in the game. I think it's essential right now. Go get you a strong arm QB like Brett Favre, Josh Allen. Maybe they'll release a John Elway. He'll be pretty good. I might go to a Broncos team if they release John Elway. So yeah, strong arm QBs are definitely the move this year. Gunslinger for 1 AP is huge, and I think that is the best ability for a quarterback on offense. Let's go ahead and get into some halfback abilities and see what the best one is. And for the running back position, the best archetype is receiving back. Obviously, I have a Seahawks and Washington theme team, so no Seahawks or Washington players have receiving back archetypes. Well, I think Antonio Gibson does, but he doesn't get backfield master because he's only an 89 overall. That sucks, but anyway, I think the best ability for a running back this year is most definitely Backfield Master, man. Backfield Master, as you can see, more hot routes and improved catching from the backfield. It is 2 AP on an elusive back, 1 AP on a receiving back, and power backs just don't unlock it in general. So that sucks right there. But anyway, improve catch from the backfield and more hot routes. So obviously, it gives you an angle route, a flat route, an angle route, a flat route. I think it's called like a ghost route, I think is what it's called or whatever. And I think it also gives you like a stop and go. I don't know what the fourth one is, but I know it's in a Texas route / angle route, whatever you want to call it, a flat route and a ghost route. And I don't know what the fourth one is, but either way, very, very good hot routes for a running back. And it also says improved catching. So once you throw to them, if it's like a contested catch, there's somebody on them, their chances of them catching it will go up drastically with backfield master, rather than if it was just like a regular running back catching the ball. But anyway, backfield master, definitely the best ability in the game. You'll see a lot of comp players using it, because like that angle route versus man coverage, it torches it every single time, bro. Like that, like I don't know why, but the cornerbacks and safety just cannot cover running backs with backfield master, bro. Because that angle route, Texas route, whatever you want to call it, it just torches man coverage every single time, bro. And other than backfield master, there's not really any good abilities this year. Like evasive was good last year, but obviously with the new AP system, it's not gonna work because it's 4 AP. Like no one's gonna spend that, and plus it's not even that good. Then you got closer, like reach for, like all these abilities are pretty much trash. I'm not gonna lie to you, but backfield master is by far and away the best one, and I think you should put that on your running back. Go get you a Reggie Bush, Edgar and James, Daniel Thomason, elusive backs and receiving backs who get it for 1 or 2 AP, and yeah, you'll get you a backfield master, and you'll notice that you will be able to win a lot more games with that ability. But let's go and get into the receivers abilities and see which one is the best one. Now for receivers, I have 2 very, very good abilities for them, and the first one is slot apprentice. As you can see, I have Chad Johnson on my team, 94 overall, 96 overall with Cam's on my team. There's his stats right there. Obviously a route runner archetype, which is the second best in the game behind slot. But yeah, slot apprentice, 4 additional hot routes when lined up in the slot. I know for a fact this gives you 4 hot routes. It gives you the post, corner, crosser, and it gives you the stop and go. So those are the 4 hot routes that you receive when you put slot apprentice on your player. And yeah, they're really huge because, as you know, crossers are very, very good in this game. They beat man coverage like almost all the time, and they torch zone too. I'm not gonna lie to you. So post, corner, crosser, and stop and go are all very, very good hot routes and very key to winning like a bunch of games. So yeah, slot apprentice, very, very good. Now what I'm saying is like route runner and slot archetype get it for 1 AP. So I think you should go ahead and pick you up a good slot receiver. Like they just released, like I think Cole Beasley, Brandon Ayuk is a good one. Then you got Justin Jefferson, Jerry Jeudy are all slot archetypes, and then you got route runners, that brand new Lance Alworth, Chad Johnson, Julio Jones, Stephon Diggs are all route runners, and they all get slot apprentice for 1 AP. Well, yeah, let's go and get into the second ability, and that is this right here, route technician, man. Route technician is well, actually I have 3 abilities that I want to go for receivers, but route technician is another ability that is very, very good. And as you can see, quicker cuts while running routes, pretty basic, but it creates so much separation in man coverage, it is crazy. With route technician, it's just, dude, like they get so much separation on their routes versus man coverage, it is insane. What this ability does, it gives you like the amount of separation you receive with it on compared to with it off, it's just night and day. It's just straight up night and day. But yeah, route technician and slot apprentice, definitely 2 really good abilities. And the last one right here is slot-o-matic, which is better cuts and catching on short slot routes. Obviously I think slot is the best ability or best archetype because it gets it for 2 AP. Route runners get it for 3. But slot also gets route technician for 2 and slot apprentice for 1. So I think slot is the best archetype. And I think slot-o-matic might be the best ability in the game for receivers, because it gives you obviously better cuts. So it gives you like the same separation that route technician does, but it also helps your catching, which route technician does not give you, obviously, as you can see right there. Slot-o-matic gives you better catching. So on contested catches, if you need like a clutch play, slot-o-matic will come in clutch, and route technician, you're probably just gonna drop the ball if you're not wide open. Yeah, I think slot-o-matic is the best ability in the game for receivers. Slot apprentice, route technician, definitely 2 amazing abilities, but slot-o-matic, because it also helps catching, I think is the best ability in the game for receivers, and that's why I think slot archetype is the best in the game. But let's go ahead and get into tight ends, and we'll finish with linemen. And for tight ends, man, there's only really one ability that I think is the best for tight ends, and that is this right here, tight end apprentice, man. 4 additional hot routes when lined up at tight end position. I know for a fact these 4 hot routes are crosser, post, corner, and what's it called? Oh my god, why am I blinking right now? Corner, post, a trail trail. So a trail, post, corner, and a crosser are the 4 routes that you get when you unlock tight end apprentice. Obviously, vertical threats and possession archetypes get it for 2 AP. So I don't think archetype really matters for a tight end that much, as long as you can unlock it, tight end apprentice, because it's 2 AP for both, so it's not really much of a difference between a possession or vertical threat. But obviously, 4 additional hot routes. Tight end on crossers are insane too. They burn man coverage. They'll get up on certain zone coverages too. So crossers are definitely really key. Corner routes get open, as you know, because Chris Cooley is who I have right here, and he hits all the medium and short running thresholds, which is the final thresholds, which is 95 and over. He hits both of those, so he's gonna be a goon on those routes. I don't have it on him just because I'm already rocking backfield master, route technician, and slot apprentice, so I just don't have enough room for it. But if I did, I would definitely put it on him. Tight end apprentice, very, very good ability, in my opinion. The best one for tight ends. Matchup Nightmare is also okay, but it's only versus linebackers, and most people are going to have corners and safeties on the field because they just don't jump. So I think Tight End Apprentice is the best ability for a tight end, but let's go ahead and end it off with the lineman, man. Let's end up with the lineman. And obviously for linemen, the only really good ability is Edge Protector, man. Give you stronger pass protection versus elite edge rushers, man. Edge Protector, obviously, stronger pass protection. There's not really much to go over here. It'll obviously give you more time on the pocket, on better edge rushers. Better edge rushers, like people have, like what DeMarcus Ware just came out, LT, Derek Thomas, Jadeveon Clowney, all those guys, they will get held up for like an extra second or two with this edge protector ability, which can be huge in certain situations. But I have it on Morgan Moses because he's a lower overall, although I don't have it on Walter Jones because he's already a 95 pass block with a 92 strength. So that's been decent for me, decent enough to where I don't need it. But if you want to put an ability on your lineman, I would go Edge Protector on your left tackle or right tackle for that. But anyway, that's going to do it for the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the best offensive abilities that you can use. Just a quick recap: lineman, Edge Protector, right tackle, left tackle, tight end apprentice, receiver, Slot-O-Matic, Slot Apprentice, and Route Technician. For quarterback, you got Gunslinger, I think is the best ability. Escape Artist is also alright, but it's 3 AP for an improviser. So Gunslinger, best ability for a QB. And obviously, to top it all off, halfback, backfield master is the best ability in the game. And that's just a given. It's just far and away the best ability in the game. And yeah, man, that's gonna do it for the video, man. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. That's gonna do it for the video, man. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.